Welcome back everyone to Catherine's Plates. Today I'm going to sear up some chicken thighs. Now these are bone-in, which will add a delicious flavor, and they have the skin on them, which we're going to crisp up and give it a nice golden color to it and be really delicious. We're going to cook it all in one pan with a delicious flavored rice I'm going to show you how to make. Your family's going to love this one. You ready? Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we want to do is create a seasoned flour dredge for our chicken thighs that we're going to coat. Now I have about 2/3 cup of flour here, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon each of salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, some smoked paprika. That will give it some nice flavor and also a nice color to our chicken thighs. And I have some ground cayenne pepper here. I'm going to mix this all together. Just use a whisk. Now this is going to be our dredge that we're going to use on our chicken thighs. I'm using a large skillet. I've got it over medium-high heat. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Give it some flavor. All right. So I'm just going to take one of the chicken thighs. I'm going to place it into the flour. Coat it really good. Make sure you get it really good in the nooks and the crannies. Take it out, shake off the excess, and then just place it into our pan. Okay. Now, I'm not a chicken thigh person per se, but my husband brought these home. You know he wanted some chicken thighs. He always brings home some kind of meat, and I always try to find a recipe for it. Usually I cook with chicken breast. That's what I eat. Not a dark meat fan, but I wanted to make him something with chicken thighs. So, since he brought them home, so he will be tasting this at the end. So y'all stick around, see what he thinks. Now I added some extra oil to the pan. Now we're going to cook these for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. We're just giving them a nice sear, and we want to give them a nice color. We want to crisp up that skin. You can move these around just so that they don't burn in one place. I'm going to start turning them over. Oh, look at that. Yeah, my husband's going to be happy. For sure. Look at that. Now we're going to cook these on this side, on the skin side, for another 3 to 4 minutes. We're just looking to crisp the skin, give it a nice golden brown color. We're not cooking these all the way through at this step here. We will when we start cooking it with the rice. All right, so just crisp this side up. Keep an eye on it. If you need to add a little bit more oil, don't let it get dry in there. Now these do have the bone in, which will give them a delicious flavor. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks good there. All right, I'm going to pull them all out of the pan. We're going to drain some of that grease out of the pan. Now, there's a trick that you can use to pour out that chicken grease. I've just placed some tin foil in the bottom of my sink and just kind of cupped it a little bit. And then I'm going to pour the grease out, leaving about 2 tablespoons in. So leave that flavor in there. Now, when this cools down, we will just wrap that up and then you can throw it away. And that's how you can get rid of excess chicken grease. Now that we've drained out that excess grease, we're going to go ahead and place in half of a large yellow onion, and I've diced this very small. So we're going to go ahead and add that. Now since these are diced small, it's just going to take about 2 minutes to cook these down. We just want to make sure they're nice and soft. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Just going to stir this around for 30 seconds. That's going to help release the fragrance of the garlic into the onion. All right, let's go ahead and start adding our liquid. I've got 1½ cups of chicken broth, 1½ cups of water. Make sure you bring your temperature up to a high heat. We want to bring this to a boil. Smells good in there. All that chicken flavor with the seasonings inside this broth, just coming to a boil right now. Let's talk about the rice. I am using basmati rice. Now this is a white long grain rice, so it's uncooked, and we're going to put 1½ cups into our broth here. Now we did put 3 cups of liquid in, and so you want half of that in rice. So we're going to put 1½ cups. So this is coming to a boil, so we're going to go ahead and start adding the rice. Now I'm going to add a few teaspoons of lemon juice. If you don't want lemon juice, don't put it in there. I'm going to stir this up, and then what we're going to do, place our chicken back in, place skin side up so it looks delicious. We're going to lower the heat to a low. We're going to place the lid on. We're going to cook this for 20 minutes until the rice is nice and tender and the chicken thighs are cooked through. Hey, if you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always get notified when my shows are posted. Y'all, you know my husband's coming, so he can give this a try for you. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Let's check this out. Doesn't that look beautiful? I'm going to put some fresh parsley on top. I've already been into the rice, so I know the rice is done. Pan-seared chicken thighs and rice. What do y'all think? Let me get my husband in here and let's do a taste test. Okay, here is my husband's plate with that pan-seared chicken thigh with the rice all cooked in the same pan.
That looking good to me.
Here's his fork. Need a knife?
No, I just pull a little piece off. That is perfectly cooked, I'll tell you that.
Smells delicious.
Oh my God, yes it does. That's freaking good.
Is that good?
That is good.
I don't make chicken thighs, but this is my first go at them.
Well, you need to start because, oh my God, that's good. How many's in there?
There's 5, and our daughter wants some for after work.
Well, she would, wouldn't she?
Yes.
Can you make more?
No.
Wow, man.
So what do you think, flavor-wise?
It's on point flavor-wise.
Crispy skin, somewhat?
The skin is nice. The flavoring's nice. It could use a little bit more heat, but if she's going to have some, then no.
So what do you think of the rice?
The rice is really good.
Did it cook good, nice and tender?
Yep.
Nice flavor?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all, who's making this one? 1 skillet pan-seared chicken thighs with rice. I think he's good to go. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye. I'm eating.